In the lovely quaint village of Ogoni Land, a tale unfolds of Sira LeBari, a recent graduate from the University of Port Harcourt. With a degree in computer science, Sira faced the harsh reality of the job market, unable to secure a well-paying job. This setback weighed heavily on her, despite her efforts and her mother's encouragement to explore different job avenues. Eventually, Sira made a pivotal decision. She returned to her roots, to the village where she grew up, and took up the mantle of working on her late father's farm. Her days followed a simple, yet fulfilling rhythm. Each morning, Sira would rise, tend to their modest home, and feed the chickens. Alongside her mother, she worked diligently in the fields. At times, her chores included fetching water from the nearby stream. In this small, close-knit village, where everyone knew each other, Sira found contentment. Her life, though different from what she envisioned, was imbued with a sense of community and happiness. In the bustling heart of the village, the market thrived with life. Every Saturday, Sira LeBari joined the lively throng, weaving through stalls where people busily bought and sold goods. On these days, she gathered essential supplies for herself and her mother. Sometimes, she also set up a modest stall, selling fresh vegetables and fruits harvested from their farm. Her earnings, though modest, sufficed to support her, her mother, and their chickens. Sira's academic achievements in computer science brought her a unique respect in the village. Recognized as a graduate, she was often invited to the community town hall by the local chief. Here, she contributed her insights and advice on various matters, her opinions valued and heard. In this role, she found a deep sense of satisfaction and happiness, playing a part in the life and decisions of her community. One fateful morning, a twist of events unfolded on the farm of Sira LeBari. Her mother, feeling tired, stayed behind.
Everything is okay, Sira. I'm just a bit tired.
So Sira ventured to the farm, accompanied by her friends and the village dog. As they began their day's work, something unusual caught Sira's attention. A sound akin to a running faucet pierced the quiet of the farm. Curiosity piqued, Sira investigated, only to discover a startling sight: a mysterious black goo, like liquid tar, gushing forth from her land. In an instant, the black substance erupted, creating a spectacle akin to a hot, splashing fountain. Alarmed, Sira and her friends retreated hastily to inform the other villagers of this bewildering phenomenon. A large gathering soon formed, villagers converging to witness the strange occurrence. As the hot, tar-like substance continued to splash wildly, the community buzzed with confusion and concern. None had ever seen anything like it. Amidst the chaos, Sira's mother, overcome with worry, embraced her daughter. Fear and uncertainty hung in the air as they watched the black goo tarnish the farm, turning their precious vegetables into a blackened mess. The village, once a place of simple joys and routines, now faced an unknown and potentially grave challenge. The atmosphere in the village was thick with tension and uncertainty until the arrival of the village chief, a figure of wisdom and authority. With a calm demeanor, he requested everyone to settle down.
Settle down.
Settle down, he said calmly but firmly, his voice bringing a sense of order amidst the chaos. Turning to Sira, he inquired about the events that had unfolded. As she recounted the discovery, the chief, a longtime friend of her late father, listened intently. After Sira finished her explanation, the chief, with a knowing smile, offered words of unexpected reassurance. He revealed that the mysterious black goo was, in fact, crude oil, a discovery of significant value. Sira, aware of the implications, felt a mix of surprise and realization dawning upon her. This discovery signified a monumental shift. Their lives were about to change forever. The chief then outlined the next steps, explaining his intention to inform the governor and, subsequently, the president. The discovery of crude oil on their land meant that major operations could soon commence, transforming their quiet village life. As the villagers dispersed, returning to their homes, Sira stood at her house, gazing towards the farm. The view was strikingly different now. The land had transformed into a vast expanse resembling a black sea, covered with the spreading crude oil. This sight, though alarming in its suddenness, marked the beginning of a new era for Sira and her village.
In the land where I used to roam, the river flowed so pure and clean through the fields that I called my home, a place where life was serene. But now the river is dark and cold. Its water's tainted, its beauty lost. I miss my village, the memories unfold. Memories unfold. Is this a curse or a blessing's cause? Blessing's cause. Is this a blessing? What do I do now? River of black gold, river of darkness. Tell me now, tell me why. Curse, is this a blessing? What do I do now? River of black gold, river of darkness. Tell me now.
The dawn of the following day brought with it a significant development. The governor himself made an appearance in the village, his demeanor stern and authoritative. Upon assessing the situation, he immediately issued orders to seal off the area, emphasizing the importance of safety and preventing anyone from getting hurt. The arrival of the governor was soon followed by a group of Dutchmen, representatives from the Netherlands, connected to a renowned oil drilling company, Royal Shell. Among them was an older white man who, in a display of surprising boldness, dipped his finger into the crude oil and tasted it. This act, which the villagers found repugnant, was soon overshadowed by his exclamation.
This is
With a
pure
loud
black
voice
gold.
full of conviction, he declared, "This is pure black gold. This is 100%. The attention then shifted to the governor, as the oil expert, clearly impressed by the quality and power of the crude oil, posed a direct and pivotal question. He asked the governor to name his price so that work could commence immediately. The atmosphere was charged with anticipation and a sense of urgency as the discovery of crude oil stood on the brink of transforming the village and its inhabitants' lives. The governor, acknowledging the complexity and importance of the situation, decided to convene a meeting with the villagers to discuss the next steps. However, as he began to address the crowd, the village chief intervened. He emphasized the necessity of involving Sira and her mother in the discussions, given that the land where the oil was discovered belonged to them, and it was Sira who had made the initial discovery. This suggestion didn't sit well with the governor, known for his corrupt tendencies. Reluctantly, and with a hint of displeasure, he agreed to the chief's request. Sira, accompanied by her mother, was then summoned to the meeting. When the governor inquired about her needs in light of the discovery, Sira, demonstrating thoughtfulness and a sense of responsibility, requested a day to contemplate her response. Her prudent approach earned the approval of the villagers, who admired her careful consideration of such a significant matter. The governor, eager to move forward, but bound by the villagers' decision, instructed the chief to inform him as soon as Sira had reached a conclusion. Leaving the village with the representatives from Royal Shell, the governor's departure marked a moment of suspense and anticipation for Sira, her family, and the entire village as they stood on the cusp of a potentially life-altering decision.